Yo, it's me, it's the SCOTT, baby. And welcome back to the full Moon-A-Thon. And this time we're checking out the movie Bad Channels. It's a 1991 science fiction horror film. And, Sonny Carl Davis has an appearance in this as a guy named, I forget his name, but he's in this movie. He plays Rabbit in the Evil Bomb movies, and he's in this movie. It's about when aliens take over a small town radio station and decide to broadcast their own version of rock and roll. First and foremost, I want to say that this movie was pretty good. And the music in this movie is actually pretty good too. For 1991, the music they play, it's all, it's not all Blue Oyster Cult, but they were in charge of the score, and they were in charge of some of the music and stuff, so it's all pretty good. The hero here is DJ Dan O'Dare, who, at the beginning of this, is doing a promotion where he's locked, chained up, and cannot be freed, and chained up and forced to play polka music, the same record over and over again, and cannot stop until he is freed by someone calling in the combination to the lock. And many people call in, but it's when the news reporter that's reporting on this himself, the guy in the news desk, says, I pick a 1, a 2, a 3, and so that's what it is, and they're like, they call it oh, it's a setup, and he says it's not a setup, and this woman keeps saying it's a setup. This woman pissed me off at first. I'm like, it clearly wasn't a setup. It looked like it was so obviously an accident, but then it ended up being a setup. So I'm like, oh, well, aren't I an idiot? I thought it was generally an accident, but then these aliens crash land, and they go over to the station, blasting their own kind of rock music, and it's really weird because there are points where it feels like it's their own little music video. It's just being blasted. People, and they're taking women hostage and shrinking them down, including the female reporter, the female antagonist in this film, who gets locked up and still broadcasting. And what pisses me off is that everybody thinks this is some stunt. Some, what do you call it? A promo, I don't know, like a stunt, just like to get promotion for it, the kind of thing. I can't think of the word right now. Publicity stunt, that's what it is. I think it's a publicity stunt. Even though he keeps trying to tell them there are aliens in there, and no one's doing anything. They're trying to break into the building, and then the aliens are set up to kill whoever breaks in. He tries to warn them, and then they say, oh, now he's threatening us. I'm like, if you just believe what's going on, no one believes except for the news reporter lady who's trying to get on the inside, and she gets shrunk down. There's a bunch of people outside the station waiting to see what's going on. And after he finally takes care of the aliens, blasts through the door, they're like, you're under arrest. I'm like, what? Because my thing is, the woman, the news reporter, she had her camera in there with her, was recording everything, showing proof on the screen there are aliens they were fighting against. And they still believed it to be a publicity stunt. And they're like, he's like, you're under arrest. And he's like, huh? And then it's like, just look in there. And they do look in there. And then the alien spacecraft shows up. And everyone sees it. And at the end, And, so then all the women, except for one, get back to the regular size, except for Bunny, who's left inside. And I'm assuming that's going to be, because I have a feeling that Doll Man is going to have something to do with that because she shrunk down So Dollman's gonna find her in Dollman vs. Demonic Toys. That's why I reviewed this first, because I hear that Dollman vs. Demonic Toys is not only a sequel spinoff to Dollman and Demonic Toys, but also this one. So we'll see, but I'm assuming she has something to do with that. Special effects in this movie are decent, I guess, for a full moon picture. And it's tongue-in-cheek, but it's still back in that age of full moon pictures where it's very serious. You know, they're taking it seriously before it got to Evil Bong levels of stupidity. And even that Sonny Carl Davis in this, who was in Evil Bong, by the way. And, like, I don't like the sheriff, because he's one of those stuck-up cops that is stuck in his beliefs. And no matter what Dan says, he doesn't believe it. Even after he's shown proof from a tiny video camera, but it's still proof. And they still call it a publicity stunt. Even the reporter guy, the guy who's on the car, who never gets his car, by the way. That's what the thing is, the car. The winner who unlocks the chain gets a car. But he never gets the car. There's he's doing an interview, and she's like, I got the footage, but it's all shrunk, and she has this tiny little camera, why didn't the camera go back up? You know? And they already saw it on the screen. It's tiny, but it's still you know? And I don't understand that. She's shooting it on a camera, and it shows up tiny on the screen. That's not how it works. Even though she's shooting it with a tiny camera, it should still appear normal on the screen when it gets there. It should still, like, if I'm shooting with a camera that's tiny, and when you watch this video, is it a little square on the screen? No, it fits the whole screen, right? That's what I'm saying. So just because you shoot with a smaller camera doesn't mean it'll be smaller. This makes no sense, but these aliens, they say aliens, but it's really one alien and a robot. There's this other guy that's trapped in there and he gets eaten by the alien, but then he's freed at the end. So there's no real death toll in this, but I thought it was decent. And the music, like I said, is awesome. I really enjoyed the music. I found myself like head bopping to it during the movie and stuff. It's actually a pretty good movie. So yeah, this is one of the better ones. I don't know much to say on it. It's really just there's not much to say. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. So if you can, just check it out. Bad Channels. It's actually one of the better ones, I think. So, what do you guys think of Bad Channels? Let me know in the comments below. I've been Scotty. Like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.